Hey, welcome back to episode 5 Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Pokemon Shining Pearl walkthrough. In the last episode, we took on the second gym leader of this game in Veilstone City, Gardenia, and obtained our second gym badge. In this episode, we are going to make our way to Veilstone City so we can take on the third gym leader, probably in the next episode. We'll see. Anyway, there's this very mysterious looking lady right here. Incidentally, Fantina, the Hearthome gym leader, also happens to be a super contest show expert. You may ask yourself, how do I know this? Well, I am Fantina. This probably isn't what she'd sound like. She'd probably have a much more feminine voice, but you may challenge me, but not yet. You must become much stronger, then you may challenge me. Very mysterious. Okay, so in Pokemon Platinum, you may notice, by the way, there's a gym in this town. Unfortunately, you can't take it on this early in Pokemon Diamond Pearl, Brilliant Diamond, and Shining Pearl. They changed the order in Pokemon Platinum to be more reflective of, you know, the order of gyms you encounter. Unfortunately, that's instead the 5th gym. Before we can leave for Veilstone City, we must introduce ourselves to Kira and our mother. We haven't seen you in a couple of hours, mother. I'm very sorry. Wait, no, really, Joanna is your mum, so you might be a super contest show star. I don't think so, Kira. I've never really expressed an interest in contests, I'll be honest. It's always been one element that I've always, particularly more modern Pokemon games. In Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, they were really fleshed out. But in like Sinnoh onwards, just kind of a grog. So I came out to Hearthome for a little vacation. I'm just as surprised to see you here, my dear. But are you serious about entering super contest shows? Not dressed that way. I'm not serious. I'll take a tuxedo. If I can wear a tuxedo for the rest of the game, that'd be pretty cool. But I don't really want to do this. It should be an eye-opening experience for you. Bye now. Well, thank you, Mum. It was lovely seeing you. Stay in touch. Yeah, can we talk to you? I don't see a puffing case. It could be tough for you to win. Okay, please don't let me stop you. And let's get some practice in on the counter to the right. Okay, I think we can now advance the frickin' story. I don't care. There is one thing you want to do in Hearthome City, and that is head to the left and head to Amity Square. This is where you're going to be able to get one of the unique selling points of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and that is the ability to allow your Pokemon to follow you wherever you are. So yes, we would like to take our Pokemon for a stroll. Please do enjoy your time with Monferno, the two of you. There's a few items you can get around here, such as Volt Switch. That's very nice. I think you can get the Amulet Coin, but it requires a little bit of puzzle solving, which I just can't really be bothered to do. It's a very useful item. We'll pick it up another time. Only special trainers can make their Pokemon. I'm pretty sure that your Pokemon will be delighted if you let them out of their Pokeballs outside the square too. And with that, you now have the ability to let any one of your Pokemon follow you, which is really freaking cool. It's something obviously seen in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, seen in Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver. You can have any one of your Pokemon follow you. So for example, we're gonna have a freaking Mew follow us. Look at that. Look how, it's so cool. He's happy that you're speaking with it. How did two random NPCs get like the literal architect of our DNA? I don't get it. I don't freaking get it. We're gonna walk with our Monferno. We might switch to, like, I don't know, Kadabra or something at some point. We're also going to put our Jirachi in the box because there is going to be one last thing we can get. Yeah, Pokemon can follow you. I love it. It's one of my favorite features in more modern Pokemon games. I think it's something that should be in all of them. Oh. It's this guy. Let's see how much stuff you and I have got. I don't care. Barry. I don't care. What do you have, Barry? We've got a bit more of a varied team since the last time we battled. Starly might have Wing Attack, so we're just going to have to hope that Monferno can take this out. But yeah, this episode, that's not a word, is it? Episode should be fairly simple. There's a couple of challenging battles. There's one of my least favorite trainer battles in the entirety of Pokemon, just because it really, how do I explain this? It kind of just blindsides you on the end of like Route 211 or Route 215, and It's just a little bit challenging, and I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. This is the first time, one of the first times we're using Luxio here. Attack foul, that's fantastic. Not much this can do to, I mean, like water do standard damage, but we can just use Spark. I always forget this isn't part flying type, and it's also not part steel type yet. It's its final evolution that gets part steel type. So yeah, we always need a switch there. Let's go grew to level 22, fantastic. Levels are keeping up fairly nicely. Grew to level 19 as well. Grew to level 21. Team's looking healthy. Roselia, we can switch back. Unfortunately, we're going to be hit by Stealth Rock here, but it's okay because we got part fighting type instead of just being pure fire type. We'll still do like, how much, an 1/8 of our damage? Yeah, something like that. Please don't poison us, please don't poison us, please don't poison us, please don't poison us. Make my life easy, Roselia. Don't be a cretin. Perfect. Thank you, Barry. You're so considerate today. Final Pokemon I wish we could use. Our Magikarp. We'll switch into Kadabra. Look at all of our team getting Pokemon use. That's pretty nice. That's pretty good. In a second, we're going to be picking up an egg. Once that egg hatches, I think I'll tell you guys like more about the Pokemon. Oh yeah, we maybe shouldn't have switched out there, but it's alright. We'll use Confusion. I swear in a Nuzlocke, this Ponyta with agility and like Stomp or Flame Charge or something has caused me massive amounts of trouble. But this time it didn't. Thank you, XP Share, for making my life a bit easier. I'm not too fussed about the XP all right now. Oh, Barry, look how angry he looks. Like, he's infuriated. What just happened? You're telling me I lost? Yeah, a good amount of money. You KO'd my team again. It's messing my dream. Become the greatest trainer ever. No, I just need to get tougher and keep winning. One day, that's it. I'm going to challenge the Veilstone Gym next. See you around, Petey. When you'll be blown away by how much tougher I'll be next time we meet. I'm trying to talk as quick as I would presume he speaks. We could go south here. We're not going to. There are going to be a few trainer battles that are required if you want to complete the regional Pokedex. At least the scene regional Pokedex there. We're going to grab this egg from the Salacion Nursery. We are going to see the Salacion Nursery in just a little bit. So this egg will hatch into Happiny, who evolves into probably the greatest specially defensive tank the Pokemon universe has ever seen. It's arguably not the greatest Pokemon to use in the main story, but if you need something to use to switch into specially offensive Pokemon, lay out status effects, etc., this is a wonderful Pokemon to pick up. There we go. Pretty good. Do you get the Great Rod here? I feel like I'm missing in the Great Rod. I think you get it in one of the houses. If we do, I'll flash back at some point. You can pick up the Gold Rod from this fisherman here on Route 209, which allows you to encounter Goldeen on this route. Probably one of the weakest water-type Pokemon available in this region. There's a plethora of great water types, and you'd be better off picking one of them up rather than this. Goldeen's stat distribution and move pool just isn't strong enough to take up a slot on your team. Right, Route 209, there's going to be one brand new Pokemon. No, there's going to be a few brand new Pokemon available here. First of which we're going to talk about is Mime Jr., a Pokemon Brilliant Diamond exclusive. It's a solid snake through all the trainers while we're talking about this. I'll tell you what, Mime Jr. isn't the worst Pokemon in the world. I really like Mr. Mime. It's, I don't like its design. Its design freaking terrifies me. But in-game, it is a pretty good wild card psychic fairy type Pokemon. It's not going to set the competitive scene alight, I should say, but it gets access to a good variety, a decent variety of special attacks, which are really useful. It's got the new added fairy type now, which again is really, really nice. Overall, if you want a wild card, and you want a fairy type on your team to handle maybe the potential dragons coming up later on in the game, pick one up. I can't really say the same thing for its Pokemon Pearl counterpart, Bonsly. It's more defensively orientated, and I've never really got along with Sudowoodo, its evolution, unfortunately. I recommend you avoid this, unfortunately. There's better rock-type Pokemon, for example, the fossils, which we will end up talking about a little bit later on. But it's not awful. It's just too slow for my playstyle in main series like team building. Next up is a Pokemon I definitely can recommend, and that is going to be Ghastly. If you can trade evolve this Pokemon, then yes, freaking yes, pick this up, because Gengar, its final evolution, is fantastic. It gets access to a whole bunch of fantastic, specially attacking attacks. That is the worst sentence I've ever construed, and just has the speed and special attack to really like rip holes in teams. It's a little bit frail, but overall, I really, really freaking suggest picking one of these up if you want a Ghost-type Pokemon on your team. Next up is another really interesting Pokemon, and that is going to be Chansey. Where do we begin with this? Obviously, its HP stat is monstrous. Unfortunately, you don't get the Eviolite until like much later on. So Chansey on its own probably isn't the most like capable team member, but once it evolves into Blissey, it can pack a bit more of a punch, and its special defense and HP again go through the roof. Main story team, maybe not the best, but competitively this Pokemon has always been renowned for just being an absolute powerhouse, an unstoppable, specially defensive machine. If you hit it with a physically attacking attack though, yeah, it's down in one hit, because look how frail it is, look how frail its defense is. Finally, is a Pokemon that you guys are probably a little bit familiar with if you've chosen Starly. It's its evolution, Staravia. I'm going to say the same thing I said with Starly. I really like this Pokemon. It's much better than the typical normal flying type Pokemon that you pick up on Route 1. Again, it evolves fairly early for a 3-stage Pokemon, has a great ability in Intimidate, picks up some great attacks once it evolves. Overall, it's actually very capable like throughout the entire main story of the game, so really like it. If you want a flying type Pokemon, you can't go wrong with this. It's maybe a little bit like generic, you're gonna find a lot of people using one, but for good reason, because it's a good early Pokemon to pick up. Alright, we're beating the living heck out of Shelly, the Bidoof tamer. Apparently she has power unknown to anyone I've ever faced before, these level 15 Bidoofs. This is just, it's been a bit of a boring battle, Shelly. I'm sorry. You could have done better. This could have been... Come on, cowgirl. Fancy folks like you have fancy Pokemon too, it looks like. Why have you got 5 Bidoof? Like, I like Bidoof. I respect Bidoof, but... Yeah, there is the Lost Tower just down here. We'll talk about that later on. We got a mission today. There is also the ruins to the right here. Again, we're on a freaking mission. We're trying to become the best like no one ever was. We're headed to Veilstone. A couple of unrequired fights here, but we're going to take them on just because, yeah. There's no new Pokemon available on Route 210, at least right now. The northern portion, the foggy portion, might have some new Pokemon. They might be Pokemon Platinum exclusive. My most recent playthrough of Sinnoh was Pokemon Platinum, so my mind sometimes gets a little bit confused about like, oh, what can we expect next and whatever. Unfortunately, Stunky will resist. Okay, that's fine. We can deal with that. We'll resist the confusion there, so we're just gonna have to flame wheel this to death, and confusion will hopefully do over half. Nearly. If it was one level higher, we could have KO'd that. That's unfortunate. This portion of the game, heading on to Route 215, I'm going to recommend frequent heals. Particularly for the later trainers on the route. Those trainers can get very annoying very quickly, and they're quite strong. They have a Pokemon which, fortunately, we've got Luxio. You'll see. This is one of the trainers I've made sure to prepare for, because it always gets me, and I always like white out. I always black out and have to go all the way back to Salacion Town or whatever. So Just be vigilant. There's a few difficult trainers coming up. Anyway, we might, depending on how long I want to make this episode, we might be able to even take on the third gym in this episode, which would be fantastic progress. What? Magikarp is evolving. Fantastic. Alright, we got Gyarados. Again, we're probably not going to get access to the attacks that really make Gyarados this, like, physically attacking machine for a little while, but it's good to have. Very nice to have. Thank you very much, Lance. Bite. It's a decent attack. I'd rather have Crunch, which it will get Crunch eventually. Monferno, look at it trying to keep up on our bicycle. Frequent heals. Might buy some super potions. Just to avoid having to go back to the Pokemon Center because I'm lazy. I'm thinking of the double battles coming up. There's only one I can really think of, and that will require putting Luxio in second place. I want to be prepared, just because I hate that battle. If I was to do like a top 5 list of trainer battles I hate in Pokemon games, that'd be the one I'm thinking of. Would be one of them. So we're also going to get some... Like, we're long overdue, like a big shop, if I'm being honest. There's a few really good Pokeballs here. We'll get 10 Super Potions. That should be enough. They have full heals. I'd rather buy them. No, so we'll just pick up a few Paralyze heals. A few Antidotes. We very rarely get burnt or anything, and hopefully I'm not tempting fate by saying, oh, we won't get burned, we won't get frozen or anything, so I don't typically find the need to pick them up. So let's venture forth. Let's grab our bike. Oh, didn't mean to speak to you, Monferno. I apologize. Sorry for bothering you. God, you didn't even say anything to me. That's a bit rude. I was gonna say we'll Solid Snake past this rookie breeder right here, but unfortunately we couldn't. That's fine. It's more XP. We can do with the XP. It's 3 Pokemon as well. Let me guess, like Mime Jr., Cleffa, Bonsly. See if I'm right with that. Baby Pokemon, we should be able to one-hit KO, to be fair. Their defenses are very frail, even Cleffa's. Can we? Yes. Okay, easy game, easy life. What else do you have? Very minimal. Happiny, nice. Okay, this is a trainer that honestly would probably like to take on. Flame Wheel, yeah, because it's specially defensively orientated, right? Perfect. Your last Pokemon grew to level 26. Nice. We're gonna need these levels for the next gym. Clefairy, okay, again, we should be able to one-hit KO this. Level 17 as well. Yeah, we are. I mean, these breeders are like lower leveled, so... Sweet Kiss, Confused, 33% chance to hit. Come on. Of course. Had to be the way. Encore. What a waste. What a waste. That's fine. Very nice. Okay. Easy peasy. Easy game, easy life. I'm going to try and avoid as many trainers as possible on Route 215. If you go north, which you can't right now because it's blocked by Psyduck, let's say hello to them. Psyduck's standing firm. They aren't inclined to move at all. Good stuff. That's an attitude I want to live by myself, I think. Alright, we're going to be careful. There's a required fight right here. There's a honey tree right there. We should probably talk about honey tree mechanics. We'll do that soon. I'll do that very soon. Ponyta, while we're battling this Ponyta, we're on Route 215. Let's talk about it. Unfortunately, by the way, the rain is really annoying on this route if you've chosen Monferno. So keep that in mind. One brand new Pokemon available here, and that is going to be Kadabra. You probably, if you want to use this evolution line, you've probably already picked up an Abra. I've said the same thing about Abra and its evolution line numerous times at this point. Just simply a fantastic special attacking machine with great speed, a great move pool. If you can evolve it via trade, definitely recommend you picking one up. If you can't trade, again, I don't think it would be too bad if you couldn't evolve it and you still want to use it. It's a really nice Pokemon. Big fan of it. Not much I really need to say about it. We've obviously spoken about it a fair amount. This battle would be super... God, this 33% chance is wrecking us right now. Oh, and that's a crit. RN Jesus is not happy. We have angered RN Jesus, apparently. I cannot navigate these menus. Is it my controller? I don't know. Alright, yeah, I hate this route. The rain, I forgot about the rain. The rain makes this place really freaking horrible to navigate. There's a few trainers here that should be easy, but they're not. Just screw this route. That's 4 times in a row we've hit ourselves with confusion. Like one from the previous fight. Thank you. That's a 33% chance. And it just happened 4 times in a row. Can you not? Okay, snap out. Thank you. Snap out of it, Monferno. You fool. I don't get how confusion works. Like, why would you hit yourself? Shieldon. This will be easy to take down. This is one of the fossil Pokemon, which we will give a guide to later on. I'm going to farm for the fossils. Just not right now, because I'm lazy. This is 4 times super effective. It has sturdy. That's a shame. Please don't... Oh, it's going to KO itself. Great. Alright. I'm glad we brought them super potions, because I can't be bothered to go to the Pokemon Center. Fortunately, there's not too many required fights. Just the ones that are required are a little bit annoying. So, bag. Super potion. On Monferno. I had to think about what I was doing then. Oh yeah, it's 60 HP, not 50 HP now. I don't want you to turn around, sir. Let's grab this Pokeball while we can. Grab an Ether, very useful. They're one of those like consumables that I never end up using, even when I need to use them in, like, for example, like Elite Four battles. Like, that was avoidable. Rats. Oh well. Is that fighting? Yeah, it's a freaking black belt. Alright, do your worst. Krogan again. I'd really like to use Flame Wheel here, but at least we've got Kadabra here. It's really interesting. Some of these Pokemon, like, you battle them before you can encounter them. Like, I want to talk about Krogan. It's like advantages, it's disadvantages with the infographics, but we'll wait until we can capture them. Alright, Confusion. As long as you hit Confusion, good. It'd be an easy one-hit KO because it's 4 times super effective. Easy peasy. Good stuff. Easy game. Easy life. You've dulled its sharpness. Alright, that's a bit emo. We're going to use a Repel because I ain't got time. I ain't got time for your word encounters, you fools. Is an item up there, but lazy. Very lazy. There's another item here. Okay, then. Guard spec. A few berries available to us. I haven't really spoken about berries just yet, and they've never really been like a big fundamental part of my playthroughs. So there's a trainer there. Yeah, I'll use another one. God, these repels run out really freaking quickly. We'll grab this. We'll grab any item that's like along our path. Just because why not? Can we freaking get through there? We get another shockwave. Did we get discharge or shockwave? I can't remember. Let's solid snake past this guy. This is the double battle that I freaking hate. Full heal, that's really useful. This is the double battle I hate because it's at the end of a long winding path and it's a little bit challenging. At least from what I remember in Pokemon Platinum, it definitely caught me off guard a couple of times. Ace Trainer Dennis and Maya. Wait, that's confusing. They sent out a Monferno and I was like, wait, what? Alright, so okay, there's too many battle effects in play there. So we're gonna spark this. We should be able to one-hit KO the Glameow. Oh, you insolent fool! Okay, good. Yeah, No, that's fine. At least it's a 2-hit KO. Probably should have Mach Punch there, just so we had priority. But that's alright. We're not trying to, like, hyper frickin' do everything here. That grew to level 24. Okay, Fury swipes. It's gonna hit 5 times, isn't it? RNG has not been on my side in this episode. Oh well, Spark. These are the 2 Pokemon I have trouble with. Is it Geodude and Gyarados? Geodude, Gyarados always catches me off guard here. Roar, we won't learn Roar. Get Mew as well. I mean, Kadabra and Gyarados, right? I mean, like, most of the time, we don't have freaking Mew at this stage of the game, so... So let's be honest, this is going to be a bit easier than I'm used to it. Alright, Psybeam. That does just over half. That does... Okay, Burnt, we'll take that. Gyarados, that's why it catches you. You get boosted because of the rain. Waterfalls. That's why you want an electric type to be able to deal with this freaking Gyarados. This is a pain. This is really freaking horrible. We'll send out Kadabra because it is leveled up. It'll hopefully be faster and we can just KO that. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I thought their Kadabra was faster. That's interesting. This is, yeah, so just be warned for this fight. Like, this is supposed to be a walkthrough, and just be warned. That's my guidance, because this can catch you off guard at the end of a nasty, nasty route. Could have grew to level 25. Recovers nice. Recovers really nice. Okay then. Right, there we go. Ace Trainer Dennis, Ace Trainer Maya, you are defeated. Pummeled to the ground. Easy. Perfect. And here we are in Veilstone City. I feel like we should we save it for the next episode? Nah, let's do it. Let's just jump into it. Let's just do it. I've stolen Philip DeFranco's freaking brand, haven't I? We will heal up. I'm thinking like of into the mind of a YouTuber. I'm thinking for like video titles and stuff like that. Like what interesting thing has happened in this episode? Like following Pokemon. Like, yeah, for a walkthrough, like people are going to be interested in that, but it's going to be one of those things you just encounter naturally anyway. And this gym really isn't going to be too hard with Kadabra, so we're going to swap. We're going to walk together because we want the affection boosts. Get out of the way. There are the Deoxys rocks here. It's a mysterious meteorite. Very cool. That was a bit glitchy. There's the beauty cell on there, which we'll talk about in the next episode, I think. For now, what we want to do is head here. How you doing, Dawn? Are you going to take the gym challenge? Gee, you keep getting tougher and tougher, don't you? Me? Well, I went shopping at the department store, and I mean, well, of course, I've been working on my Pokedex, but, well, I'll catch you later. Thank you for that. Was that necessary? I don't think it was, Dawn. I don't think it was. I'm not going to lie, I wasn't the happiest with how poorly I dealt with the gym puzzle here, dealt with some of the trainers here. It wasn't entertaining and absolutely, definitely wasn't informative. So instead, I'm going to show you the solution on screen right now while I quickly talk over it. Just follow my steps while taking on the trainers in here and you'll get through it totally fine. The trainers have your typical fighting types, Machops, Machokes, and Meditites, all around level 26 to level 28, and as long as you've been taking on every trainer along the way on every route so far, you'll get through it totally fine. I hope this helps. Sorry for the slightly disjointed commentary for a brief second here. Let's jump straight into this Maylene battle. I have also taken the time, because I realized that I'm quite underleveled for this fight, taking the time to get some X items, some X special attacks, some X special speeds, just stuff to make this battle really easy. Something I'd recommend you doing if you like think you're going to struggle with any fight in this game, X items can really turn the tide of a battle in your favor. So here we are at Maylene, the third gym battle. This one could be a little bit tough because it's the first one that we're maybe just a touch under leveled for. Don't really know what it means to be strong or how I got to be the gym leader, but I will do the best I can as the gym leader. She says gym leader a lot. I take battling very seriously. Whenever you're ready, right, on guard, let's freaking do it. Let's do it. We are going to set up on her first Pokemon because her ace Pokemon is a little bit scary. So, forgive me if you think that this is a little bit cheesy or whatever. We're just trying to get through the game as quick and easily as possible, and we are a little bit underleveled. I also did take on the trainer that we didn't take on just for the sake of like getting some more experience. It's always helpful. So first of which we are going to use we might not even need all of these. I'm just going to do it to be, yeah, so like that light screen right there, that would half our special attack. Now our special attack is like doubled now. Drain Punch is a little bit scary. If we X defense here. Bulk up. Oh, okay then. That's fine. That's fine. We'll also X speed. Just so we can guarantee that we're going to outspeed her ace Pokemon. We have Super Potions as well. If you struggle with any fights, I really recommend using these X items. One X item doubles the stat that you're like attempting to boost. So the X speed might not be necessary here, but we're going to use another one just for the sake of it. As long as we don't get critted there, fantastic. We'll use one more Super Potion. We're set. We're fine for the rest of the battle. It's okay. Kadabra can clean sweep this now. The light screen should be going down as well, so we've hopefully timed this impeccably. No, it'll be after this turn, which Confusion should be able to one-hit KO anyway. No, it doesn't. Wow. Okay. Okay, well. Light screen wears off, that's fine. Perfect. We should outspeed. I'm worried. I'm gonna check. No. No. Okay then. I'm thinking about her ace Pokemon. Whether it had a priority attack. I don't think it does. So it should just be Confusion and easy kills now. Easy game, easy life. This is a scary Pokemon, her last Pokemon. It's a Pokemon that we are going to be picking up the pre-evolution of a little bit later on in the game, and it's a Pokemon I'm a big fan of. It is Lucario. What's she gonna say? But this isn't the end, my friend. I hope it is, because look, level 30 to level. This is a good Pokemon. Can we outspeed? We KO. Okay then. That setup was like needed. We would have struggled really without that. You go to level 26, fantastic. I shall admit defeat, you are much too strong. We get the money we spent on the X items back. Okay, you win, that was a tough loss, I learned a lot from it. Please, accept this gym badge. Perfect. Ah, 3 gyms in. If this game feels a lot longer than freaking Sword and Shield. There's yeah. A lot more in between gyms, and that's good. If you have that official Pokemon League badge, you can use the hidden move Fly from your Pokétch. That's really nice. Okay, we can fly places. It's going to be useful because it will enable us to fly to places where we didn't take on every battle, things like that, which is going to be like required for us, I think. So, we have done a lie in this episode. I think, yeah, Dawn's going to be waiting outside here. What do you have to say for yourself, Dawn? Can you help me? I dropped my Pokédex by accident and Team Galactic took it. Now they won't give it back. I really need your help. I'll be waiting in front of the warehouse. Please come. We'll do that in the next episode, at least of our priorities right now. Really appreciate you watching this episode. Hopefully it wasn't too long. I'll see you in editing. There should be timestamps for like moments that I think people will want to watch. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this. Really appreciate you guys watching. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.